trickery. Black boy stop by the police at least 7 times in a week. At least once a day his mother pray he be safe out in them streets.
Nobody in the stadium knows I'm about to do this. Okay?
But like
the coach doesn't know. Nobody knows.
He's going to run. A big gamble.
Now this block is critical. See that block there?
Yeah.
Mark Cosmos. Because that guy almost tackles me there and I was toast.
And then you would have
They
been
would have
done.
hung me from the rafters if I didn't get by that guy. Hey, come on. Come on. Nobody knew I was going to do that except me.
Oregon is in Saskatchewan territory. A 51-yard run.
And it took him a long time. It took him 6 months to earn it. But he got my trust.
This is Harriet Kalala. She immigrated from Zambia 20 years ago. Harriet is a widow and a mother of 5. An illness has left her partially blind. This is Harriet's eldest son, Paul. He is 20 years old. Paul lives for football and has been scouted to play for universities.
Do you believe what I'm saying? Do you agree with me? Hallelujah, hallelujah. And you're just about to see the biggest, the greatest.
This is Jerry Organ. He immigrated from England 60 years ago. Jerry lived for football and is a hero in Ottawa. Jerry is a mentor to Paul. Pastor Joseph and their love of Christianity brought the three of them together.
He wasn't interested in any guy that wanted to intervene in his life. He had no idea why he would want to do that, so he refused to call me.
Hey. How you doing, Jay?
You're late.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. I woke up.
I think if Paul was cautious, he has every reason to have been cautious, given his past several years of his experience in life. But we had this one thing in common, and that was the sport of football.
My thoughts been eating me. Less than a bite, more than a nibble. Been living like a dog, just fucking mud, searching for the kitty kibble. Been a little bit different.
I never seen my dad a lot. He'd fly back from Vancouver, that's where he worked. Because he'd only be here for a month and then go back to work.
Paul's father returned to Africa for work 10 years ago. He died on that trip. Somehow, Paul's immigration papers were misplaced and have never been found.
And the last time where he promised us he was going to come back is when he passed away. So that's why nowadays it's really hard for me to trust somebody because of what happened to me as a kid. Knowing my dad promised me he was going to come and never came. Like, my mother took it really hard. And she loved my dad, they loved each other, so she took it really hard. Yeah.
With little income, the family's housing options were limited to gritty and notorious neighborhoods of Ottawa.
I was really worried. Honestly, I was not sleeping in this neighborhood, especially when Paul is out. I could not sleep until when he comes in the house. Am I gonna hear a police at my door? Am I gonna hear gunshot? Am I gonna hear screaming, stabbing? So those kind of things, this has been like ongoing, like a daily basis on me. Like you can't sleep, it's like a nightmare.
So I was very concerned about Paul from that perspective, that he would easily fall vulnerable to drug dealers.
I was jobless, I had no money in my pockets. Going outside, seeing the people you know, the people you don't know, just having all that money in their hands and in their pockets, it's like, I want that too. If you wanted a way out and you wanted to do something with your life, selling drugs is really easy.
Paul was arrested in 2014.
You really want to know? Yeah. The charges were aggravated assault, assault on the bodily harm, and possession of a dangerous weapon towards the public. Going to jail, getting stripped naked, getting pushed around by cops, treating you like crap, and then they throw you in a holding cell for 48 hours. It's really, yeah, man.
Black boy in category. Black boy stop by the police at least 7 times in a week. At least once a day his mother pray he be safe out in them streets.
A lot of things weren't going well for Paul. He developed a bit of an attitude which then sets him against people in authority like church, school, and church to some degree, because, he had every reason to be resentful of, geez, what's going on, what's next?
The charges were dropped for lack of evidence. Paul is a fortunate man.
My mom got sick and tired of seeing crackheads walk by the house and hearing all the crackheads fight. She got sick and tired of me telling her cops are harassing me. She got sick and tired of all of that.
You not cast away those who are poor.
I was rather appalled at their living conditions. Is this as good as it gets in Canada for an immigrant family? A mom who's a nice lady, trying to raise 4 boys. Is this as good as it gets? But I pulled on my professional football background and asked a couple of friends, can you help me?
It's been 6 months since Harriet moved her family into this house. They are a fortunate family.
Everybody promises, right? And sometimes people don't deliver.
He helped us out a lot. So this is my mom's room. She, as you can see, she's living large, living really good. She's got her own bathroom. That's all she ever wanted. She got sick and tired of sharing a bathroom with 4 football boys.
Right now, I don't really worry that my kids are orphans. They don't have fathers because Jerry has been there like a father. Amen. Of all the kids.
Hallelujah.
For me, I learned more that my relationship with God was better. It was more to me that I would accept my father's death. Don't get me wrong, I'm still pissed off. I'm angry that he's gone. But the anger I had then and the anger I have now, 2 different types of anger. I use my anger in football, on the field.
Paul still lacks proof of having been issued an immigrant visa and a record of landing. Without these documents, he can't work, he can't go to school, he can't drive, and he has lost football scholarships.
We will get those papers, I promise Paul, and he will have every document that he needs. And that's one of my missions.
I buy a piece, hoping that'll bring me some peace. Looking up to my older G's, while they looking at me like it's not being a just be. Pushing 50 G's, CC, and E's. So what you mean? What you really mean? Was he born to follow or was he born to lead? Make a hollow because the devil stole your creed, huh? You forgotten how to swallow pride, leaving got to feed. Like son, can't you see that your soul is in need? Temptation building palms, itching for the pick and willpower ain't enough. Tell me what are you willing to give? Is you willing to live? Is you willing to finish your story? Tell it to kids. In the ward and now open the Ford. Is you in for the check of the crib or the cause let me know. Cause damn if you are, you might have lost your cause. You used to keep me going, now my focus has been lost. Huh? Now my focus has been lost. Huh? Okay.